Welcome back to a brand new video here in the Infected. Excited to get going today. So I put some shadows out so we can start kind of figuring out how the build is going to build up and start expanding a bit. Hopefully Mike will be bringing some logs over in a second. We also just realized that we're losing a ton of health because it is cold, because December winter, day 36 days into this. We've mentioned it before, but if you guys play this, it's a really good suggestion to actually change the length of seasons just to be a little bit longer, because otherwise you kind of cycle through really quickly. If you like that, it's great. But I definitely like to have it just a little bit slower than what it currently is. But let's get into some things today. We got to get the battery racks built. I put out some shadows so we can figure out where we want to do some base build stuff. Just a ton of stuff going on, man. We got a lot of work to do. First things first, I need to make a chair. Hold on. Let me get a piece of iron. Need to go like that. Need to go like that. Need to go like that. I need to make a chair for healing purposes here. Let's go furniture. I guess it'd be living room. No, dining room. Chair. Bam. Okay, I need 4 planks for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's move this over here next to the fireplace so we can stay warm. Light this bad boy up. Okay, it's not like super cold, but it's just cold enough where my guy is kind of struggling. So let me heal up in the chair real quick and then we'll get started. Let's talk through today's plans. We need to finally start getting some base building done, but we also need to make some money. We also need to get the truck. There's a lot to do. So we're really going to just kind of play it by ear, see which one we end up getting into first, and figure out which direction we want to go. There's so many choices that we could definitely take here. But I got a little bit of work done this morning. We were just doing a little bit of smelting and a little bit of kind of throwing shadows around to figure out where we want to start on the base build stuff. So we'll get started with that today. Still got to work on the electric stuff over there. We got, I think, one of those windmills placed. I think. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I'll have to go look at it real quick. But we want those 2 windmills built very soon. We'll check on our power stuff here in just a second. All I gotta do is get to about 90 health and we'll get rolling. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some slightly warmer clothes. What's the temperature? Hold on. Let's see what 42. So we need at least a better. Let's get the jacket on. Okay, yeah, let's throw the cooling shirt over here and we'll throw this on. It might make us too warm, honestly. Let's kind of take a look at where we're at. So if we're out here in the cold, it says 24 right here. So if we go here, my body temperature. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're gonna be all right with that. All right, so like I said, we got some building to do. I'm going to try to get some actual glass windows put in today. I love the glass windows in this game. They look amazing. We're also going to try to finish up... Ooh, my bad. My bad. We're going to try to finish up these so that way it'll be the right height up there. I also threw some rails back here. I kind of like the railing with the half walls. I'm going to try to incorporate that in somehow. I don't really know how, but I like it, man. You can do it almost like a little faux pas window. So we'll figure that out. That's something we got to work on. Yeah, I think that's the main stuff. Let me go ahead and check that electric thing, or the wind turbine over here. Oh, I just need 4 ingots. Easy money. We've also been doing just a little bit of smelting of glass. So we've been putting the sand over here to get a little bit of glass out of it. So that's perfect. A little bit more there. Should have a little bit in here. There you go. Not a lot, but we're at least getting started. And how are we doing on iron? Do I have any iron available? Yes, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, currently, when everything's going well, we have over 14,000, or just over 14,000 stored. Power in 372, power out 250, and power available 122. So it's actually doing great. We're actually in the positive. So we can start adding some stuff slowly now. We just got to keep working on it. We got to continually upgrade all of the power stuff. And eventually we're going to go for the water wheel. The water wheel is the big one that we want to get down. But the water wheel is expensive. It is, I think, 2,500 coins now. Is it 25 or 300? It's either 2,500 or 3,500. Now I can't remember. And it's expensive to make as well. So, but it's definitely worth it. It generates 350 power. So just a couple of these will keep you good to go for a very, very long time. The only thing I don't know is where we place it at. I'm hoping that the water near us actually works as rapids. I know up here it will, but I don't know if this down here will work for the water wheels. We'll have to test that out. But yeah, that's kind of the general base of what we're doing today. We got a lot to work on. Let me grab... Oh, I got a chicken at some point. I don't even remember doing that. Let me do a couple teas because that'll fill up our fluids and it'll heal us up just a tad bit. Go like that. A little bit more tea. Boom. 102, 103. Life is good. Things are good. Okay, we got a lot to work on. Let's get busy. I want to do just a quick bit of building before we do anything else. And then I do want to take a trip to the trader just to see where we're at in terms of... We've got 894. I know we can get over 1,000 pretty easily today and kind of see how close we can get to that next big... number there. I'm going to go ahead and fill that up. We're going to throw some more on here just so we're still using our smelting power. And then we're going to go do some planks upstairs, start getting started on some logs upstairs. And we should start seeing Mike over here very soon to do some of the log refills. You know what? I haven't checked in a while. Should I go check and make sure Mike has food? That's a good idea. I got to go over there with the chicken anyway, so let's do it. We're going to run over there real quick. We can eat a ration as soon as we make one over here, and then we'll kind of get rolling with that. But yeah, oh, I did have a comment. Someone had asked why we placed the spikes facing this way. They were worried that the Vambies could walk up over them. They don't. The Vambies actually just stay on the ground. So no matter which way the spikes are facing, the Vambies don't run over them like how I do. They just run straight into them and get stuck on these things. I leave them this way so I can drive up and over, and so I can run up and over without any issues. It's not like a big change, but if you don't have them like this, then you got to come over here and do the jump every time, and it just leads to some trouble because my jumping skills are not great, and then we end up getting stuck and getting hit by the Vambies, which is not too dangerous this season, but in previous seasons we had it to where the Vambies did like double damage, and you could die just in like 2 shots from those guys. It was pretty brutal. Maybe it was more than double damage. Oh, that's right. The water's frozen. That is right. I forgot we got this problem going on. Where's Mikey? Oh, yeah, he's 0 hunger. I was worried about that, man. We haven't been over here in a minute. Oh, we don't got much for him either. Let's do this. We're going to go put these in here real quick. Give me some food from my buddy. Oh, man, we got to clear these out, too. I'm going to give you a bunch of potatoes after I fill this up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Let's give Mikey some potatoes. I always wonder why I haven't seen him in a bit, and that's exactly why. I'm going to go ahead and eat that small ration for myself. There you go. +1 thirst. We're up to 103 health, stamina, and thirst. Doing great on that category. Let's go ahead and get this chicken cooked up. Like so. Like so. Also, I just heard that. Why didn't I go after it? Where'd that noise go? There it is. Think we can get it? Oh, come on. That should have been a headshot, dude. There you go. Got him. Got him. Okay. I got to go grab that before I forget, because you guys know me. I have apparently forgot a couple raccoons the last couple days. We have shot arrows into raccoons and then completely forgot about it. And then they obviously disappear after a certain amount of time. So that's kind of a bummer on my part that we've done that. All right. There you go. Run, jump, skip, hop. I didn't pick it up that time. My bad. Pick up. Run, jump. Boom. Pick it up. Run, jump. And boom. All right. Let's get you. We just need some more food for Mike, so we're going to do this really quick. Okay. Good to go. Can we still wash our hands? That's right. All right. Wash hands. Let's do here. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. Did I get more meat from that because of where we butchered it? I wonder. Not 100% sure. All right, that will dry over time. It doesn't take too long for that to dry. We'll cook the other ones on here so we can give them straight to Mike. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of that. A little bit of this. Like so and like so. Boom. All right, let's go ahead. Since we're here, let's do water real quick too. We got any clean water? Oh my God, I just drank dirty water, didn't I? My bad. Did we get sick? No, we're good. I think you can have a chance to get sick or you just lose health. We just lose health when you do that. So I think someone back in the day told us a really good tip is just to go ahead and sit in a chair when you do the drink. Definitely a good idea. Let's see. Let that finish out. Get the meat off of there. We're going to need 1, 2. I have mushrooms over here. Do I really not have mushrooms? Come on, man. Why didn't I leave more mushrooms over here? What were we thinking? I do need to do a quick trip to the cave. We could do that really, really quick. Let's go 1 and 2. Grab that one and that one. We'll give this to Mike. There you go. Food for Mike. He should be good to go now. Let me run over to the cave real quick. This would be a good thing to run over here. We've had all of the extractors running now for a couple days. Plus, I can double check and make sure that we actually did turn the extractors on, because if you guys have been around here long enough, you know I almost always miss 1 or 2 of the extractors being powered back on. But we have all of our not unlimited power, but power for all the extractors going. So that's huge. At least for right now in the game, there is no like direct requirement for a certain amount of power for all the extractors. Just as long as you have the oil pump going, all the extractors receive power. So that is the main thing. Boom. Ow. Oh, come on. Nailed it. There you go. Get in there. We'll run around and collect mushrooms real quick, but let's go check for ores real quick. Oh my God. I'm glad we can't break things like in other games. That would be kind of traumatic. All right, so that they just produced. Very nice. So we'll be able to check all these. Check that. Check that. There you go. A little bit of aluminum. Actually, didn't mean to jump back on. I was just trying to access the inventory. There you go. A little bit of copper. Did I already grab that one? Okay. Aluminum. Copper. There you go. I just checked the wrong one. Okay. A bit of copper. A little bit of cobalt. A little bit of cobalt. A little bit of cobalt. All right. Everything's running. Awesome. I wasn't 100% sure if it would be, but it is, which is great. Okay. Let's grab a few mushrooms while we're here. We actually don't need coal right now. I would stop and do a little bit of coal, but we actually don't need any just yet. Let's do just the mushrooms. Let me make sure I grab enough for the next couple days so we don't have to come back here. We'll get at least, I don't know, what, 20 maybe? We've already got 10. Perfect. Yeah, as long as we find it pretty quickly, we'll have this done super fast. There you go. There's 12. All right. Let's see. Come on. Give me some luck here. Sometimes. Sometimes it's quick. Sometimes it's not. We'll see. Okay. I love these little rocks in the middle. You could do some really cool build stuff with all this stuff. There you go. Mushrooms there. Okay, I'm glad I didn't break my leg or anything. There's another one. We got 16, I believe. Oh, my bad. We're sprinting too much. My fault. Slow down. Okay. Need just like 1 or 2 more sets and I'll be good to go. You just double check, make sure. Yep, 16. Perfect. Okay, mushroom, mushroom. There we go. There's 18. All right. There is a scorpion. We did make a new bow last night, so I've got a brand new bow. There you go, a little bit of free meat. Come on, man. I need literally, literally like 1 more. All right, let's go drive around in a circle. We'll stop when we see 1 more. The spawn rate on it is just kind of all over the place. Sometimes it's super quick. Sometimes it takes a hot minute. Driving through here gives you the crazy head bobble. I don't know if there's a way to shut that off in the settings just for your guys' sake. Because that's pretty annoying when I'm looking at it. I can imagine watching this on YouTube is even worse. Man, where are the mushrooms? There you go. 20. Okay, that is good to go. We already grabbed a little bit of ore, so we're good on that. Let's head back. We'll make a couple more small rations, and then we will go get started on some building today. And I think we might go ahead and just setting everything aside for the big truck. I think all we need over there, if I remember correctly, all we need is the 20 steel, 20 iron, I think. We've got the steel pretty much ready to go. We just need to smelt it. Wow, we actually made it through there. That was good driving. But yeah, we just need to get a little bit of steel, smelt it up, and then we could go back over there and get the truck if we want to. We try not to go get the truck too early because that's kind of like in-game. That's like the end of everything. Once you get that, man, it makes things really easy. So I like kind of taking my time to it. We just got lucky and found it super easy this season. Usually around now is when we start prepping for it, but we had already found it a while back. So just kind of interesting. All right, so let's do... I need eggs. Okay, eggs. And then we need the food prep table. 1, 2, 1, 2. Craft a couple more. And I'm going to go ahead and eat another one just to get us good. Very nice. We'll drink a couple of these to get that full. All right, I think that's pretty much it, man. Should we do these other pieces of meat? Let's do these. We'll do that, and we'll do that. Let me cook those up super quick. Make sure we actually drop the mushrooms here before I forget. Perfect. And we'll get these into Mike so that way he'll have a little bit of extra food. I think what we'll do, since potatoes tend to last the longest, I'm going to allow him to eat those ones. So we'll just do those over and over again. All right, let's start doing some of these. In fact, let me drop this, drop that. And then we'll get all of the spoiled stuff out of here. Shouldn't be a crazy amount, but we definitely have a little bit in here. Okay, 1, 2. This side over here. Got a bunch in there. We need more storage in here, too. That's my fault for not having more storage. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Grab that whole box. Jeez. He hasn't been able to collect onions for a while, but that's good because then he focuses more on gathering logs, but we still want him to focus on this stuff. All right, let's pull these out. Pull those out. If we have any more, we'll do those. All right. And then melons over here. Perfect. And then that last bit of spoilage there. Grab me my pieces of meat. and get some clean water after we come back. In fact, I'm going to give him the liver. Usually we eat the liver ourselves, but until we can start making the bigger rations, it's not like a super important. Gives you a very minimal max health bonus and stamina bonus. So I think we should go ahead and eat it, actually. Go like that. Give me those two. And let me grab my water jug real quick. Our flask and our food. Probably needs a refill on that other stuff too. All right, back to the base. There you go, quick detour. All right, now back on track. So yeah, let's start prepping for the truck, but let's get some of this building done. Let me see if I can get at least a couple pieces of glass done up on top. I'm gonna do several stories here in this build over here. I would like to have kind of a large, like building over here once we get all done with it. Oh, there's a guy getting stuck on our base. Good job. All right, go like that. Bam, nailed it. It's my favorite spot to put that. Oh, I guess we should do this. Hold on. Nope, already done. Done before I even got there. We did have a guy run through earlier. That's why I got the other shadows out there. We're going to build some more spikes here soon. Close that. We do need to empty these soon. Let's do these. Yep, we're going to be overweight if we do any more. Throw that over there. Throw that in there. Let's grab these last bits. There you go. Perfect. Grab these in there. Perfect. And we'll do a quick bit of sorting. I think we also need plastic potentially for the truck too. I'll look it up before we head back over there to see that we're not missing things. I know we need quite a bit of stuff for it, so we'll definitely check that soon. All right, plastic over here. Boom, cans. And nails. And fuel. Perfect. What's up, Mike? There you go. He's moving his way up here to get us some more logs. Oh, if I can get up there myself. All right, awesome. He's filling that up. I'll give him just a minute to work on that. So what do we need to start getting these done? So we need steel ingots, glass, and screws. So for these, for the amount that we have up here, and we might do more eventually, but for right now, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that it? No, 2, 4. Oh, and then we'll need one more on that far side. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So I need 80 screws to get started. And 16 steel ingots. So that's going to hurt a little on steel ingots. Let's see what we can do. No, we can do it. We can do it. Let's go like this. Let's make steel first. We'll go 20 iron, and then we'll go... Oh, I don't have 20 lead. Dang it. We'll be okay on it, but I need more lead. We can go get more lead at some point. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And then grab these. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need more lead. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, do I have some there? But I don't. So we'll need more lead. We're doing good on iron fragments. That'll be most of the steel that we need for up here. And then we're going to have to get some more going for the truck. But I think I have... Yeah, we've got it ready for the truck already. So I could have actually grabbed some of these. This is saved up for the truck. We just need 20 or 25. I can't remember which one it is. We'll get those two smelted up. Let's go ahead and get that glass and screws that we need. We definitely have the screws. We definitely have all of the glass. Or at least I think most of it. All right. There you go. Done. 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 Done there. Done there. Now I need to build that one really quick. Let me grab some planks. Like so. Grab these. All right, let's go do a couple up here just real quick. Finish these little ceilings on the side. So this will be ready to go. 2, 3. I like these because it's just literally 3 logs to be done with those ones. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And we need 3 more logs there. Perfect. Then we'll throw a glass shadow on this side here. Now we can go like this. Construction, walls, glass, and glass. There you go. And we actually had everything we needed for glass. We had 1 to spare. That's perfect. That's actually super lucky. So there you go. We got a little bit of glass left. Like 1 glass left. A little bit of screws still left. Steel is ready to go. Let's go like this. Drop these. We'll come back and get some more of this right now. I just wanted to drop those down. Okay, go like that. We're going to do all of the iron fragments real quick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and drop these ones here. All right, steel up top. Come on, come on. Finish that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Man, we got it done quick. I love it. And then we want to do these other walls in the middle. So we want to do like, oh, let's see. I think we want to do like windowed walls. Let's go wood. Kind of want to do like a window wall. Let's just do this one because it's just easier to place. And then right here. Although it doesn't make sense to have a window next to a window. So never mind. Let's do solid. Actually, don't like that idea at all. All right, so we'll go regular wall. Okay, we'll do interior walls for these ones so I can save parts and pieces for other things. I like to have the corners as regular walls. There, right there, right there, and right here. And then I just need, what do we need for the just doorway walls for this other one? We do double doors here. Wooden garage door frame 2x2. What do we have door options for that? Single 2x2. Okay, so we don't want those. We just want to do this one, I think. Wooden double door frame. That looks right. Wooden double door frame. Okay. These take planks and everything else. So let's grab all the planks that we can grab. 3. Pull all of that. There we go. Put some more there. We'll take those upstairs, actually. And then we'll go like this. There you go. I need a few more for that. All right, need more planks. All right, let's grab these ones. Grab these one. Grab this one. At least until we can't. And then got a couple logs over here to grab. Go get these filled up soon, so this will be a little bit quicker. There you go. There you go. There you go. Perfect. And just short. Couldn't finish the last one. All right, let's go grab. We'll just grab 8 to be safe. I'll just grab a full stack actually. We got to do a ceiling eventually, but I just don't know how tall we want to do this room here. But there you go. Gives us a little more space for some activities. I think it looks pretty good. So the question is, if I want to go from here, do we want to do a roof here, or do we want to do another floor? Because what I actually was thinking, I'm probably going to get rid of this window eventually, and I would like for this to have like a little walkway across to either the start of another building or even to that opposite side. We can do a nice little building over there. So it's kind of sky's unlimited for like what we could do build-wise here. We could go to these other buildings. The problem with those buildings is Vambies have access to the staircase. I don't know how it would work, but they could basically get up top and try to attack you. I'm actually curious. Should we do a quick bit of for science and then make a trip to the trader? I like that idea. Let's do that. Let's get all this iron that we needed. Okay. Man, we got so much stuff here. Okay. Okay. Let's just put these here for now. There you go. We don't even have room for all this stuff. Drop all that. Drop all that. Planks back over here. Let me get a quick bit of fluids before we leave. Actually, we'll wait and we'll eat that. Okay. Close that. Yeah, I think we're good across the board there. We'll fill this up. Make sure this is topped off. Need to check how much oil is on it too. There you go. Cool. All right. I just want to do fluids real quick before we leave out. Let me make sure my bow is okay. Everything is good there. And we want to grab some of the stuff that we want to go sell real quick. So let's do that. And you know what? We could take a trip down to the vehicle and actually finish that. Let's do that. We're going to do one more thing of smelting for the steel. And we're going to go maybe drive by the truck either on the way there or the way back. And then what we'll do is we'll repair the truck, but probably honestly leave it there just over time. There you go. Put all those in there. No, it doesn't work that way. Like that. Okay, yeah, let me wait for those to smelt, and then I guess I'll grab those iron pieces back. Ones that we had thrown in randomly up here and here. Like that, and make sure we have this cleared out. My bad. Okay, like that. Take all of those. Take all of those. Take all of those. All that up. Okay, we can still move. We can. And there's 20 in there. That should be how many we need. And then we'll get the same thing for the steel ingots. That there. That there. All right, and then I want to smelt these as soon as this is done. So we'll keep that on our inventory just for a quick minute. Grab these. Good. Okay, and I'll wait to smelt these in just a second. All right, man. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I want to just basically run up on top of one of those just to check and see exactly what's going to happen. If I shoot someone, can they make it all the way up to the roof? This would be just a super quick and easy test. So we'll do that while that's smelting, and then we'll come back and do the roundabout. Nope, not there, not there. Not here. This one? There you go. All right, so I'm basically going to go to the roof just so I can shoot down. We do have one more floor in here to search if we want to do some quick looting. We're going all the way up. There we go. Yeah, so you have roof access. So if I built a base over to here, they theoretically would be able to come get us. So if we do this, can he get up here? I imagine that he's going to get stuck in the staircase, but let's find out. This is kind of the test, right? He comes out of that door, then we know that they can make it all the way to the roof. Or will they lose interest? Because we're kind of within aggro range, so theoretically he should be up here in a second. Maybe. Will my patience allow me to wait? He's going to come busting around that door in a second if he does. Maybe not. Okay. He definitely did not come up here. Doesn't mean he's not in the building somewhere. Oh, there he is. There he is. Where is he? He's having a little bit of trouble getting to us. We go over here. Can he get to me? Yeah, at least we protected ourselves in time. There you go. There he is. What if I can lead you to the top? Come here, buddy. Come here. I believe in you. Oh, he fell back down. So there's something preventing him from getting any further up. Oh, give my arrow back, dude. Give me the arrow. Okay, hold on. He's already falling like through the floor. Okay. Little stairway battle with our guy here. Okay, yeah. So it was a good test. That's what I was curious about. So maybe just maybe it'd be possible to actually build on top of these other buildings and it wouldn't actually be an issue because he didn't seem to really be able to do anything there. So that does open up some possibilities, but I don't know that we want to expand the build out that much because that gets a little bit wild trying to build that big of a base. And I do want to keep this one a little bit tighter, a little more condensed than we did in the past. We'll figure that out. All right, that is a future me thing. Let's go ahead and grab all this steel. We're going to go like that. I'm going to go ahead and throw the copper on. One aluminum. Then we're going to grab this. I'm going to throw all the cobalt on. A little bit of aluminum. That's it. Okay. And then we will drop the aluminum here. Have a little bit of aluminum when we come back. And crafted items. Also, I have 7 now of these. And they're actually a decent amount of weight. It's not a lot, but it's basically, what, a pound per? That just takes up extra weight. So let's drop that in the medical box. About 4. All right, I've got the 20, so we can take a trip down. Okay, so road trip. Let's go repair the truck. Jump it. Nailed it. We're going to get screamed at. Just don't look back and you'll be fine. Go, 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 go. Also, I didn't check to see if we had fuel. That would be a really good idea before we get too committed to leaving, right? I see Mike out here chopping trees down. Good job, buddy. I'm glad we can't run you over on accident. Come on. Come on. Just in case that guy was coming, I just wanted to get up here. You never know, man. Okay. We got the steel. I actually meant to put that inside of here. But I just wanted to come over here, and we're going to drink a bit of this. Free up a bit of space. That way I don't have to drink our fluids. And then take what you can. Go like this. Okay. Let's go boom, boom, boom. Take that. Those. There you go. And there you go. Perfect. And then last couple in here. And we can actually, I'm going to actually take all of the eggs minus a couple. Are these worth it? Those are also $1. So maybe we do a couple of those. All right. And then last thing that I didn't do. Yeah, we're going to have to go grab fuel because otherwise, oh my God, it's already 9:54 and we're actually 30 minutes in. So this is actually a really bad idea across the board. But we're already committed to it. I like the glass windows, but I think it makes sense to, if nothing else, go repair the truck real quick. Man, I might be making a bad choice now. I'm kind of thinking about time-wise. But I've got everything together for the steel truck, so maybe today was just steel truck prep day, and the main thing was the glass windows. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's make a rare good decision. We don't typically do that. We usually go bad decision, bad decision. We're going to go ahead and keep prepping for a couple other things. We need to grab all of this. First of all, we need fuel. And then we need all of these. Oh, I can't because we're full right now. My bad. Hold on. Sorry. Bad decisions. Okay. We go like this. We go like that. And then we go like that. Good. And then we can grab a bit more. I might just go ahead and fill it up and not worry about waiting until it runs out. Those there. Those there. We got a few of these to sell. Perfect. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and do this. That way we don't accidentally run out of space here. And then the last thing I want to grab is... How we doing? Get rid of that. And we could eat that. Make sure we're maxed out. And then we'll grab the last bit of tea. And we have a bunch more that we can make up and sell later. And then the last thing I would like to grab is these. We're going to take 50 of those to sell for a little bit of extra cash. I'm going to keep the mechanical and the wires and stuff like that for now because we are going to need that. You know what? I lied. We're going to take 25 mechanical and sell that. Okay. All right. So we're prepped for the truck tomorrow. We got a little bit of glass put in. I guess we just need to decide if we want to do a flat roof or if we want to do the actual roof or how we want to do this. But I definitely think I want to delete this. I hate deleting stuff like this. It's a bummer. We definitely lose some supplies on that. And then we want to go some ceiling action this way. Start building this out a little bit. Let's grab a bunch of planks while we're doing this. And I need some actual double doors. Let's go construction doors. Oh, that one takes a bunch of glass. I think that's the right one, though. It's the best looking one. We want it to swing in or out. We want to swing it that way. Okay, like that. Oh, no, did I just shut you down? I might have done that to him. Is he filling up there? He just couldn't get to it? Hopefully I didn't mess him up by putting that door shadow in there. I don't know. He set him down somewhere. I just didn't see where he put him down. Okay, for these ones I need 10 glass for each one, 10 screws, and 4 iron ingots. We can get that together really quick. Let's grab these off and we'll grab a little bit of stone. No, not stone, not stone. What are we doing? A little bit of sand. Like that. All the sand in there. All the fragments in here. There we go. All right. Let's go like this. Grab all that. We definitely don't have space for these. I need to start getting, now that we're finally getting a decent amount of ingots, we need to find some space to put the storage up. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. Bam. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. I might have put one of the wrong ones in. And then I need a bunch of sand. Well, that's too much, too much. Okay, we'll get a little bit of sand smelted up. Give me that. Take all of this. Okay, that'll be 10, and then I need one more set of 10. So we'll wait on that to finish up. All right, cool. Throw these in here for now. Throw these in here for now. I'm just trying to put them wherever right now just to get them out of the way. Need some screws. Okay, that should be enough. Wait for that. We'll have 10 more of those. What's the other thing we need? The 4 iron ingots. I need 8 iron ingots. There we go. 8 ingots and 20 glass. We have, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, like so. There you go. We just need the glass for that side. 4 more ingots for the other side, but we'll have that ready in just a quick second. There you go, man. Slowly getting there. It just takes a little bit of time. We got 1 more iron there. Nothing there. Still that. All right. Final couple seconds here. So there you go. We'll stay at the base today, and then tomorrow we'll start super early in the morning and actually drive down to repair the truck. And we should have the truck repaired, and then we can combine that with a quick trip to the trader to see how much we can purchase. Might do a couple of the towns in close proximity to the trader. Oh, I did. I put one of them with 3 on there. That's my fault. That's what we were worried that I did. Okay. So I've got the iron that we need. Oh, let me put the sand on there. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Go like that. Oh, I thought that would get me light enough. More. Okay, drop the sand back in there. Okay, as soon as that next batch of glass is ready, we'll be done with that. There we go. Boom. One side ready. Get this side ready. All right, 6 more glass, and then we're done. Okay. What are we doing over here? Nothing. Let's grab that aluminum. And like so. Come on now. For some reason I couldn't click it. There you go. All right. Waiting on the final bit of sand. While we're doing that, we'll grab a quick bit of planks for the ceilings that we're starting up there. I don't think I can place it from down here, but we could try. Actually, that's too heavy. My bad. Undo. Okay. We're going to need some railing on the back so I don't accidentally fall off of this as well. There you go. And we'll start moving this across here to figure out where we're going to go to. I think we're going to go literally all the way across. We'll have like a little double building here and have this as like just a little railway. And then leave this as an open courtyard. And then start another building there too. That's the idea. I don't know how it's going to work in practice. But we'll figure that out. But yeah, basically like that, man. I want to just kind of slowly expand this out. Figure out how we want to do it. I love like connecting walkways and stuff like that. So we'll get all that set up. Let's get some railing on here so I don't TBF this and fall right off the sides. Railings. Boom. Let's go like that. We don't need it there, but I like the extra railing. There you go. And then we need the doubles for the stairs. Doubles for the stairs. And then we need corner pieces. Oh, I missed one spot here. One more long piece. There you go. That's actually quite a bit. Now that you look at it, it's actually a ton. We'll get those put in super quick as well. All right, glass, check. Oh, come on. We're so heavy. Let's drop something. Like that. Okay, real quick glass up top. And then we can grab some stuff to finish those. Boom. There you go. Doors complete. I think we finished the whole second floor in terms of the outline. Now we just need logs for the rails. We should grab a cart for this, but we can do it like this real quick. There you go. Finish these ones. Finish those ones. There we go. I like when those finish really quickly. Those ones are only 2 apiece, so those go really quick as well. And then Mike's got some work to refill all this, but he'll get that done as we're out tomorrow, as we're out running around. He should be able to finish all that up. Don't really need one there, but it looks better if it's enclosed. There you go. 2 more here. Do this one. That one. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3. All right, let's finish that one. Okay. Grab just a couple more. Yeah, we should have had a cart for this so it wouldn't be so much back and forth, but it's not bad. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, just need a few more. Almost done, almost done. Let me just chill out on the sprinting for a quick second. And then I think that's going to do it. But yeah, thanks for joining me for the episode. We're trying to keep the videos a little bit shorter. We used to go like 50-something minutes per. I did have a comment that asked us to cut out some of the fluff or to make them a little bit shorter. And when we do that, then we get other people that ask us to lengthen it back out. So I know I'm never going to hit like the exact make everybody happy. That's just not possible. But I do always take suggestions. So if you have suggestions on what to cut or things that you don't want to cut, definitely let me know on that. Because I don't mind editing it down some. But the stats have kind of proved that if I put out a 30-minute video, the total retention time is so much shorter than if I put out an hour-long video. So it's just because I think some of the people that will watch that full video for that 55-minute or 45-minute video just brings it up more maybe. But I'm not sure. But it's just something to kind of think about. We've been thinking about it a bunch lately. There's some videos that we want to do a little more highly edited, but The Infected in general is one of those games where I kind of like to show everything because it's just such a fun game. And I know some people don't enjoy like the grindy survival game stuff, like literally go chop tree, build thing, chop tree, build thing. But that's one of my favorite things to do. Whether it's this game or 7 Days to Die when we're doing mining, either one of those is just a lot of fun. But there you go. Actually, we got that whole place there done. And what I'm thinking here is I'm going to build like a little corner building here. It's like literally just here. Thinking like right here. I like this idea. We're going to go like right here. My other thought was to build all the way to the ground down here and do an elevator, but we would have to protect the crap out of it. So if I did like right here down to here. So right down there, build an elevator all the way down to the ground and then have it come up to this floor, have it come up to that floor, and have it come up to a further floor up. So it would have multiple stops. I think that would make it kind of cool. But that's just future ideas. Elevators are dumb expensive. We'll have to see if we want to do very much of that as we get further into it. But as we start getting some more supplies, everything starts coming out a little bit better. We'll be able to get more and more into that kind of stuff. So I appreciate the feedback. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely longer, shorter videos, stuff like that, or anything you would think that would ever improve the channel, or video game suggestions. Literally anything you guys put in there. I read every comment. We try to make sure that we take all that feedback as best we can to improve the channel, improve the content, and improve our relationship with you guys. So, all right, ramble mode at the end complete. I just wanted to kind of ask you guys here at the end, especially the people that make it all the way to the end. If you hear these questions and you answer them, it really lets me know, like, oh my God, that guy watched all, or that guy or that gal watched all the way to the end. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, wasting some time with us. We should have videos all week. Next week, I'm going to be out of town for 2 weeks. I'm going to try to record enough content to do like every other day or once a day, one every third day, however much we can get done. But no promises, man. It might be a really short content amount for that 2 weeks, but I'll do my best. Hope you guys enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe if I didn't already say that.